Good evening, good evening, good evening. One last change, real quick. I am now live. So, good evening. This is your evening weather update. And the news first, Meteorologist Patrick Pete here, discussing obviously what we have to come for Christmas. I know a lot of you have been wondering about a lot of things that have been said about the forecast as we head into the weekend, and there's a lot of amazingness in it. And then there's also the part of the forecast that we are first alerting, as there is a chance for some scattered showers in the forecast. Let's go ahead and discuss the first alert. The first alert is not until Monday, which is Christmas Day, but we have to look to the west for what's going to bring us some inclement weather. And it's going to be this area of low pressure that you see spinning around in the southwest, moving from California into Arizona. That will trek across the country as we head through the next couple of days, and that's going to be the source of our rain. So something that we are going to be tracking for the next couple of days. Thankfully, right now, things are pretty quiet. We're dealing with tranquil conditions. We've seen some breaks in the clouds late this evening, and that's going to continue to be the case before more clouds build into the area heading into the day tomorrow. The temperatures are not bad right now. It does not feel horrible outside. This is a thin jacket. That's pretty much all you need if you're inside of the city. We're near 50 degrees. A little bit cooler once you head to places like Carrollton, where they're already in the low 40s. And you can see in the North Georgia mountains, Blue Ridge, you're sitting at 37, so on the chilly side. Meanwhile, inside of the perimeter, I see temperatures that are in the 40s from Villa Rica to Winder. Good evening to you in Flowery Branch as well, low 40s. A little bit warmer in Beaufort where they're at 48. And we're all getting cold as we head into the overnight hours. Now, just for a little bit of perspective, 38 degrees is about where we should be for an overnight low, and we're in the vicinity. So welcome to winter. Winter officially started last night at 10:27, so the cold for sure is on. But the big story heading into the weekend is, there's a warm-up on the way, which is great news for people like me. I don't know about you if you're done with all your Christmas shopping, but there's plenty of opportunity for you to get out and about and see the city and get those last-minute items crossed off the list. But there is a first alert for Monday. Scattered rain, breezy winds. It's going to be a bit of a messy day where the shower opportunity is going to be around for the bulk of the day. Expecting some of the heavier rain in the morning, and then more of like a lingering drizzle, dreary situation heading into the rest of Christmas. So not the best forecast for those of us who were looking to get out and about after the kids open their gifts. Maybe they wanted to play outside for a little bit. It's just not going to be the day for that. And then as we head into the middle of next week, temperatures are going to trend a little bit cooler. So good evening. I see a lot of you joining me on the stream on YouTube. And I think I said this already, but good evening to all of you joining us at home on the Roku, the Amazon, all of those different Fire Stick apps. Hello to you all. Welcome to our stream. We're going to dial into the things that are happening. We'll talk about the Christmas forecast and what's happening this weekend. If you want to leave some comments, I can respond to your questions in the comment section. Let's get through tomorrow, which is actually going to be gorgeous. No complaints about your Saturday forecast. Lots of sunshine. Some high clouds will eventually filter into the area as we head into the second half of the day. If you're running out to get donuts and coffee in the morning, you'll need the sleeves. We're talking low to mid 40s through the 9 o'clock hour, but things really do take off as we head into the afternoon. I don't know about you, but there's a lot of events going on in town. There is the Sounds of the Season at the High Museum. It starts at around 3 o'clock, and it's going to be amazing. Low 60s, picture perfect weather to get out, and those temperatures are going to stay pretty comfortable through the afternoon. I expect us to top out near 64 here in Atlanta, 65 in Griffin and Madison, meanwhile closer to 67 down in LaGrange, slightly cooler numbers in the North Georgia mountains. And I like to do this thing this time of year, what I call Christmasing. And that's pretty much just going out and looking at Christmas lights. I'm country, I'll admit it, but Christmas lights typically put me in a good mood. And if you're planning on doing that with your kids or with family, maybe some hot cocoa, creating a nice little vibe, the weather's going to be pleasant enough for that tomorrow evening for you to do that with a nice little sweater on. We're talking about mid to upper 50s at around the 8, 9 o'clock time frame, so not bad numbers for a nighttime in winter. Heading into Sunday, we're going to see more clouds build into the area, but we're going to keep the bulk of the day dry. We'll get into the low to mid 60s again in the afternoon, so it is going to feel pleasant. And then, of course, the rain chance builds in through the overnight. So if you are hosting friends maybe for New Year's Eve, a little game night or some sort of situation like that. Those shower opportunities are going to increase the closer we get to midnight. We expect some spotty showers, but the bulk of the rain will move in early morning. So I know a lot of folks are doing maybe early Christmas morning service or mass. It is going to be a bit soaky out there. Some of the heavier rounds of rain are going to move in the morning hours. So just be prepared to be damp. Have those umbrellas, have those rain jackets. It's going to be wet for the morning hours. Those showers will be on and off throughout the bulk of the day. And we'll eventually start to see the rain chances diminish as we head into the start of your Tuesday afternoon. So winds are going to be a little bit elevated as well on Sunday night into Monday and for the large chunk of Monday, gusting roughly 20 to 25 miles per hour. So just be prepared for it to be a little bit breezy as well. Rainfall totals, not overwhelming. We're not really concerned about flooding from this system. You know, we are all in at least some form of drought across North Georgia. So rain is something we need. Our grounds need it, and we're getting a little bit more of that. We're talking about roughly a ½ inch to an inch of widespread rain across the region. There will be some pockets that we will see slightly higher totals, but I don't expect anyone to get more than an inch and a half. So once again, no concerns for flooding. There isn't a severe weather risk with this. This is really just rain that's going to put a damper or that's going to make things a little soaky for your Christmas day. So we want to give you that heads up so that you can plan ahead. That is the purpose of our first alert, and that is in place for your Monday. So things are looking good for the weekend. Monday is the first alert day for rain, and then we are trending drier Tuesday afternoon. And then those cooler numbers build in as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Unfortunately, with the return of near freezing temperatures Friday morning. So lots to talk about, lots of changes. Enjoy the dry time, enjoy the season, enjoy your friends and family, enjoy the weather that we're tracking the next couple of days, and just make some plans for a lot of indoor activities for the kids and for the family on Christmas because it is going to be a little wet out there. So I always say that I'm going to keep you for a good time, not a long time. That means I'll show you the 7 days so you can screenshot and do what you need to do to keep that information handy as we head through the next couple of days. Of course, meteorologist Fred Campagna is going to have some new data coming in, some new rainfall totals, and he's going to have the updated timeline of this rain for Monday. If you are around, he will be on Peachtree TV at 10, and he'll be on Atlanta News First again at 11. So you guys have a fantastic evening, and if I don't see you before Christmas, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I hope you and your family enjoy each other, and I will see you on Sunday.